Genomancer is a minion-based auto-battler where your job is to create the most powerful minion there ever was in order to beat your opponent. However, that is easier said than done because you are going to be using the most fickle of substances to be making your minions. DNA. The goal of this game is actually quite simple. Fight and win 10 consecutive battles. Once you do that, you win the game. However, you are going to need minions in order to do the battling for you. So, let's start summoning up some minions. All we have to do is take our left click and press the summon button. Ba-doom. We now summoned a little cute little skull, and he's got fangs. Look at the little fangs. Oh, I love that. So cute. But be warned. Be warned. Summoning minions costs you bones. We only have a certain amount to use per turn. Once you win a fight, you will get some bones back, and if you scrap specific minions, you'll also get a little bit of your cost back as well. But we need to be careful. In order to make the most perfect minion, however, we are going to need, well, we're going to need more than one minion. So, let's summon another minion. Ooh, that guy's a little fucked up. So, before we do anything, let's check on our minions and their stats. This blue one that we love, it's called TBB. I think I said B twice or something. It has, it's got health. It's got a little pip of health. It's got a little pip of defense. It's got no attack. More specifically, it has not a lot of damage to its attack, but it has a good little bit of speed for our fight. That was from top to bottom, by the way. And it has a special ability. Summon regains 2 health after attacking. That's pretty good. We want to keep that around. If we go over and hover over with our mouse, Nuvi, we can see it also doesn't have that great of health. Shielding is fine. Damage is actually pretty good, and speed is, well, it's not great, but it's still some speed. So, I'm thinking this actually would be a pretty good match. I'm going to summon one more guy here. Oh, look at his derpy eyes. And take a look. Ooh. That's some good health and a little bit of defense. I think our original plan is good. So, we're going to take our TBB, and we're going to take a Nuvi, and we're going to put them together to make a brand new, better minion. So, left click, drag over here, and we can see on the stats what's going to change. There's a bit of nuance to how this is. The green is the new stuff. Whereas, this has 1 health, this has 0. The superior health will take over, so it will have 1 health. It will also superiorly, because it has 2 speed, will go over the specific speed here, so we will get 2 speed, 1 health, but the shield will go only to 2 because it will evolve from the 1 and 1. It will add together and give us 1 extra. So, doing that, boom! And our special ability of summon regains 2 health after attacking is stable, and it's able to stay there because the other minion that we had and we're mixing it with didn't have an ability in that same slot. If it did, it would be a random 50-50 on which one would turn out to be the dominant gene, as it would be. So, we now have, actually, Tivi, who is a pretty decent minion, and we have Bipop. Names are cute. That has some pretty decent health and an okay-ish shielding. But that's all we can really do right now. So we're going to end our turn and get into the second phase of this game, the auto-battling portion of it. I think, but at least, okay, let's start off first with saying placement actually does matter. People up front are going to take most of the damage or the attacks that are coming in, where the people in the back will be protected by the people in the front, and so on and so forth until people die. You can spread things out. I think it's, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like bubbles. If you picture bubbles around a specific minion, that bubble intersecting with another bubble, the closer and more the bubbles touch, if all of this makes sense, will attack the thing. Doesn't really matter. All we have to know is that this guy has a good amount of health for, you know, what we're doing, and a decent amount of defense. So I'm going to put him up front, because he's going to start being our tank. And we're going to take our newly minted purple vampire skull, and we're going to put him in the back so he is more protected. He's got some pretty good speed, so he should be able to take out the other two minions in the other field pretty well. If we hover over them with our mouse, they have two shield, one attack. They have a pretty decent spread. So we're going to set that up like this. We're going to click battle. We're going to see how it goes. Health bar. Wow, that went fast. I was going to explain. The filling up health bar, or the bar underneath the minion, it was the speed. When that fills up, the minion will attack. And the bar in between it and the minion is the health bar. When that reaches 0, the minion is dead. I don't believe it comes back. I could be very wrong with that, but the last time I played this, none of my minions died, so can't 100% guarantee it, but it feels like they'd be dead for dead. So keep that in mind in protecting your minions. With that, we won our fight, though. We get some bones back from our dead competitors, and we can summon in more things. And that's the game. It's a lovely little loop of try and put the best minion together, and splicing good minions or weak minions and powering up other minions, balancing whether you want to match stats to grow or put superior ones in there instead, and then the board state of what minions you want to keep. You can only have 4 minions at a time, let me be more specific. You can only have 4 minions going into a fight. You can have more minions, but you're not able to fight unless you only have 4. So keep that in mind with maybe saving a few minions here and there. It's rather gently complex, as it would be. So if you're interested, the link to this game is in the description below. My name is Ben Dark Arts, and hopefully you can splice the genes together in order to create your mega monster. Oh, it makes me feel like a mad scientist, and I love it.